Welcome to VAR India News Hour. India retains the status of fastest growing economy tag. The International Monetary Fund has retained its projection for India's economic growth in the current financial year at 9.5%. The IMF has maintained India's gross domestic product estimates for next financial year at 8.5%, unchanged from its July projections. Meanwhile, the IMF has cut its China GDP growth projections for 2021 and 2022 by 10 basis points each to 8 and 5.6% respectively. With this, India will again get the tag of the fastest growing large economy in the world, both in FY22 and FY23. In 2020, China was the only major economy that had registered growth. While it had grown 2.3% last year, India had contracted by 7.3%. The fund has also projected India's consumer price index based inflation rate to stand at 5.6% during the current financial year, from 6.2% last year. For the next financial year, it has forecast a further decline to 4.9%. Earlier, two other bodies, the Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank of India and Standard & Poor's, had retained India's growth projections for FY22 at 9.5%. In its policy review last week, the MPC had also reduced its retail inflation projection for FY22 to 5.3% from its earlier prediction of 5.7%. Also last week, the World Bank had kept its projection for India's economic growth in 2021 to 22 at 8.3%. However, Fitch Ratings had lowered its projection to 8.7% from its earlier forecast of 10% in view of the impact of the second COVID-19 wave in the country. Outside of China and India, emerging and developing Asia has been downgraded slightly as the pandemic has picked up, the IMF has said. The IMF has also said that the current account balance of India will slip into a deficit of 1% of GDP this financial year, as against a surplus of 0.9% last year. The deficit will further widen to 1.4% next financial year. On global economic growth, the IMF has said the downward revision for 2021 reflects a downgrade for advanced economies, in part due to supply disruptions, and for low-income developing countries, largely due to worsening pandemic dynamics. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. PM Modi unveils Rs 100 lakh crore National Master Plan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a Rs 100 lakh crore National Master Plan for multi-modal connectivity that aims to develop infrastructure to reduce logistic cost and boost the economy. The Prime Minister's Gati Shakti program targets to cut logistic costs, increase cargo handling capacity, and reduce the turnaround time, PM Modi said at a function to launch the plan. It has aimed to lend more power and speed to projects by connecting all concerned departments on one platform, adding the infrastructure schemes of various ministries and state governments will be designed and executed with a common vision, he said. Salman Khan announces his crypto plans. After Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan is going to join the bandwagon of non-fungible tokens. He has announced that he will launch a collection for his fans soon. The actor in a tweet said, "Aa raha hoon main NFTs leke." Salman Khan's static NFTs coming on Bollycoin.com. It is a unique crypto asset, a digital certificate of authenticity and credibility that you own something collectively known as the blockchain. The non-fungible tokens can be used for digital assets or goods that are different from each other to prove their worth and rarity. They can represent and provide digital acceptance to everything from virtual games to artworks, etc. Plum to launch 50 exclusive brand outlets in next 2 years. Plum has announced the opening of its first ever exclusive store at R City Mall in Mumbai with the goal of catering to a diverse customer base through online and offline retail touchpoints. The opening of exclusive stores is a strategy to develop digital channels to serve its customers and build a truly omni-channel approach to deliver customer delight and propel growth. It has the aim to open more than 50 offline stores across India by 2023 as part of its strategy. The company has a 3 million strong customer base and serves 3 lakh customers on a monthly basis and reaches over 225 towns and cities in India through 750 plus assisted retail outlets and over 10,000 unassisted retail outlets, all growing month on month. IBM aims to skill 30 million people globally by 2030. IBM Corporation shared its commitment and global plan to provide 30 million people of all ages with new skills needed for jobs of tomorrow by 2030. IBM has announced a clear roadmap with more than 170 new academic and industry partnerships. The effort will leverage IBM's existing programs and career building platforms to expand access to education and in-demand technical roles. Arvind Krishna, IBM chairman and CEO, said, "Talent is everywhere, training opportunities are not. This is why we must take big and bold steps to expand access to digital skills and employment opportunities so that more people, regardless of their background, can take advantage of the digital economy." Centrum and BharatPe set to create India's first digital small finance bank. The Reserve Bank of India has today issued a small finance bank license to the consortium of Centrum Financial Services Limited, the established and profitable small business lending arm of the Centrum Group and Resilient Innovations Private Limited, one of India's fastest growing fintech companies. A new bank license has been issued after a gap of nearly 6 years. RBI has shown confidence in the abilities of Centrum and BharatPe. The new SFB has been incorporated as Unity Small Finance Bank. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.